Stephanie Thomas brings you the local traffic report, and your anchor persons bring you all the news you know you need to know. Tonight on PS News.
Good evening, Wilmington, and thank you for joining us. I'm Rachel Helms.
And I'm Fowle. Have you still not noticed a change in news anchors? Okay then.
Morris Garner, who dresses as a woman and calls himself Tracy Lynn Garner, was charged with the death of a stripper on whom he performed a butt implant in his unlicensed clinic in Mississippi. There is no joke here. This is just real life. A life that I am more and more beginning to suspect is the fever dream of a dying gay meth addict.
In technology news, CNN.com recently released an article entitled "The Perils of Sleeping with Your Phone. The Biggest Problem? It won't stop calling you."
A carriage driver crashed downtown after taking a sharp turn and tragically ending the life of his trusty steed, Lucky. Fortunately, he was provided a spare pony after contacting the always reliable Triple Neigh.
A man in Rock Hill, South Carolina, found that his ex-girlfriend, who he hadn't seen in 12 years, had taken up residence in his attic. The good news is the man quickly called authorities and had the woman removed. The bad news is, now I have to find another vacation home.
We now turn to Stephanie Thomas for our traffic report. Stephanie?
Thank you, Rachel. With the arrival of fall, we've seen an increase in the sale of Loratadine, also known as Claritin. We've also seen a spike in the sales of cough medicine. Here in Wilmington, the popular brand is Robitussin, while the folks in Leland prefer to go with Theraflu and Mucinex. And in Jacksonville, the preferred method is still just drink a lot and hope the problem goes away. As for illegal drugs, sales of heroin and cocaine are up 47%, due largely in part to the influx of filming in the area. Marijuana sales are down 12%, but good old-fashioned meth has only fluctuated by about 2%. Reporting for PS News, this is Stephanie Thomas with your local drug traffic report. Thank you. Back to you guys.
Thank you, Stephanie. Actress Amanda Bynes was caught last week smoking marijuana in the backseat of her car. Many have been hailing this as the end of her career, but there are worse things an ex-Nickelodeon star could be doing.
Last Friday, an Oklahoma man was sentenced to life in prison for second-degree murder. Soon after his conviction, the Oklahoma native got married, making him the first man to receive 2 life sentences in under 10 minutes.
French magazine Closer recently published paparazzi photos of Kate Middleton sunbathing while topless. The magazine defends its actions, saying the photos weren't really shocking to the French public, as topless sunbathing is the second most popular pastime of France. The first, of course, being baguette ball.
Scientists have developed a new device similar to the ignition interlock breathalyzer, the device which tests if drivers are too intoxicated to drive their cars. This new device will test if drivers are too old simply by testing their farts. If they fart dust into the device, the vehicle will be prevented from starting and hospice will be contacted immediately.
For all the news you know you need to know, I'm Rachel Helms.
And I'm Fowle. Good night and on with the show.
Tonight's PS News was brought to you by Triple Neigh. Any mare, anywhere.
Fortunately, he was provided a spare pony after contacting the always reliable Triple Neigh.
Please, Rachel, get through this. It's so funny. Yeah, so serious. Be so serious.
Serious, super serious.
Fucking horses, bitch.